Hi, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get some messages for Capricorn, people and placements, Capricorn energy. Most important messages for Capricorn energy. Spiritual guidance. Maybe you're getting protection from any kind of accusations or trouble, something that was stopping or impeding your happiness. This could have been issues with your family. Messages for Capricorn. A distant friend could be thinking about you, Capricorn. Maybe you're getting kind of distant with your family at this time, and this was causing issues. Somebody you were dating, somebody you were in love with, warning you of a problem now or in the future. Good advice from a wise person. So maybe you're looking at tarot card readings, pick a cards, getting advice from somebody distant or who lives distant from you. Messages for Capricorn. Lighthearted, carefree time, that could be important as well here, and you will be receiving a precious gift. So you could be receiving the gift of a lighthearted, carefree time. I'm kind of being guided to read that card for you guys. I'm kind of curious what Jug is. Okay. Jug. A pewter jug adorned with flowers and grapes invites you to drink the refreshing liquid it holds. So this could be a really rejuvenating time for you. This symbol indicates that there is a lighthearted, carefree time ahead. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, darling. Okay, sorry. Messages for Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn energy. Could be leaving something behind, something that was causing you pain. This could have been some kind of trouble. This could have been something you were analyzing. Could be something you were social in your social network community, researching, studying, thinking. You coming out of denial about something. That's gorgeous. Clarity, right? Messages for Capricorn, Capricorn. Yeah, you could be making a decision. This kind of clarity is helping you or empowering you to make a better decision or choice. Maybe you let go of power, maybe you let go of authority. It's time to kind of, give yourself a little bit of a rest. Focus on your home line. Focus on that beautiful card. Look at this gorgeous card, this forest here, right? This is a male crow that's preparing the home for the female, right? He's there. He's got it all nice. He's got, beautiful things laid on the ground, a diamond ring. He's got some feathers. He's got some berries. He's got flowers. He's got everything, man. So you could be spending more time at home or dealing with real estate as well. Let's get you a piece of advice. Or maybe let's get a message from something else. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a piece of advice from the Cali. Capricorn, messages, most important, vital. Okay, I've never seen this, so I'm kind of curious. Very kind of haunting image here. 43. Yeah, definitely something about business relationships or marriages. Anything about diplomacy, balancing scales of karma. Champion the sweet souls with fierce hearts. Champion of the sweet souls with fierce hearts who are underestimated and passed over. Champion of the sweet souls. Okay. She who is gentle as the deer and ruthless as the lioness, who is the capacity within the awakened heart to rise, to overcome obstacles, to have faith without any evidence of victory, and to rally the spirit until the right moment to act and win is felt. She is nonconformity and the freedom to be one's true self. Recognize your own beauty and value, irrespective of whether another has the capacity to behold it at this time, and you shall shine. The divine feminine is often misunderstood. She is stereotyped as weak or passive, and therefore underestimated or dismissed. Or as the devouring and castrating, she is feared and spurned. Yet, or as a devouring and castrating, she is feared and spurned. Yet she is not one thing or another. She is the wisdom of what is needed. Gauri is the secret softness and light that is part of Kali. We could call her Kali's bright shadow. Gauri is domesticity and accessibility. Where Kali is wildness and mystery, Gauri is bejeweled with gems. Kali with skulls. Gauri is dressed beautifully in sumptuous attire. So you could be staying at home, wearing beautiful robes. Kali is naked, smeared in ash and blood, and Gauri shows how to operate within social systems, whilst Kali rejects and disrupts social conditioning. So maybe you used to operate in a way that kind of put people down. And you might be changing and realizing you need to be more disciplined in your own approach with yourself, self-love. Gauri creates harmony and connection, whilst Kali is autonomous and independent. Gauri is culture. While Kali is untamed, Gauri gives and Kali takes away. Both work towards the same purpose of protecting and empowering the soul, but whatever method will work at the moment, both are manifestations of the one divine femininity. One story holds that Kali went to the river to wash and emerged fair as Gauri. So you could be like cleansing, washing, bathing, going to spas, relaxing, enjoying yourself, going through a really deep spiritual cleanse as well. Soon after, a demon lurked nearby. Her dark skin reemerged, and that was the end of the demon. One lesson from this story is that our fierceness is always within. We can trust in that and relax into the gentler and more easygoing side. Fierceness is that, yeah, so that's actually like more of that shows somebody more in control when they're more relaxed, right? Fierceness is the context of Kali is fierce wisdom. We do not need to cultivate an inherently violent way of being, but rather allow fierce wisdom to spontaneously arise when needed. This story also shows us that there are times to embrace the darkness and times to shed it. We can move into a lighter mood as a way of growth and healing, knowing the dark wildness is within when needed to overcome a potential obstacle. It will destroy what threatens to compromise your light, and then it can be at rest once more. This is not something we have to contrive. Instead, we can practice allowing for instinctive wisdom to guide. In another story, a terrible demon attacked the royal city. None of the powerful local men could defeat it, and great concern arose amongst the local people. It was said that only a virgin woman could have the power to conquer the energy. None of the women could manage it until the responsible, kind, noble, and courageous goddess Sita stepped forward. She transformed herself into Kali and destroyed the demon as if she were snapping a branch. She was so intimidating in her awesome power that it said her powerful husband, the magnificent god Rama, begged her to return to her domesticated form. She obligingly did, donning her beautiful clothing and neat hair once more. Yet beneath that kind mantle of a civilized and cultured woman is a sufficient divine power and ferocity to be a complete badass when needs be. There are times to allow and others to set clear boundaries. All can be an act of love. It is loving to communicate in a way that others can understand. Some can't understand gentleness and require different language to know your boundaries and need for respect. There is a story from the Hindu saint devoted to Kali, Sri Ramakrishna, who speaks of a snake who was terrifying the villagers, biting and killing them with his venom. One day a sage encountered the snake in the field and taught him about compassion. I heard a really great quote from the Big Fish, that movie Big Fish, where he said, I found that evil, which Saturn, which rules Capricorn, can kind of rule evil sometimes, but it's because it's so distant, it's such a faraway planet, and he was saying in the movie, evil is just a lonely person. So if you approach them with compassion and kindness and yourself as well, you can heal a lot. And again, our mindset manifests our reality. So a lot of Capricorn Saturn in a negative form, in an immature form, can rule depression and such because they're not taking discipline over their thought patterns, right? But when you're mature enough to realize that you need to think positively and you manifest positive reality with positive relationships, with positive talk, with positive interactions, with loving, mature emotional maturity that really allows you to have a mature, grounded, built, solid, positive life, and that's good karma coming back. So let's see. One day, a sage encountered a snake in the field and taught him about compassion. The snake no longer attacked the villages, and they no longer feared the snake as a consequence. So maybe this lesson is not to overcome enemies, but to become friends with enemies. One day, the traveling sage returned to the village only to find it had been severely injured following an attack by some local boys. With compassion, the sage taught him that just because he no longer wanted to bite the villagers didn't mean that he couldn't hiss. He had swung too far from Kali into Gauri. He needed to find a way to accomplish his purpose with compassion, but with wisdom too. When Gauri Devi arises in a reading, you are asked to check your boundaries and tune in with the capacity to hiss, to realize you are entitled to be kind, but also to be respected. If you have seen yourself as a badass, it's time to embrace your softer side. If you have been soft and doubted your ability to stand up for yourself, you have simply forgotten that you are also Kali. Play with the balance, with what resonates, and know that if you allow for it, the divine will spontaneously arises from within and in whatever form shall accomplish the task. Take responsibility for the consequences of your actions while trusting in her methods that flow through you. I mean, Venus, which rules the scales of balance and like kind of good karma coming back, is all about that kind of alchemization of negative experiences into positive ones, right? Being able to kind of embrace both sides of everything and that's how, because we need to have the darkness to manifest, to push against evil, right? For action to happen, for manifestation, for reality to happen. There has to be some kind of, but when you can unite those two in one concept and powerfully, that's something. So anyways, let's get you guys a tarot reading with the practical card. Oh, you know what? Let's go with these. Capricorn people in placements, Capricorn people in placements, control tactics. Yeah, maybe some angels are helping you to leave control tactics behind so that you can be happier. These could have been impeding your growth, restricting you from growth. Definitely, yeah. This could have been controlling with money as well. Messages for present. You could be kind of embodying more of a present mind attitude in the future where you're grateful for the present moment. Messages which will only manifest more positivity. Capricorn messages. I think we're going to leave it at 3. I feel like that's, well, Capricorn. Trust divine time. Tap into your femininity. Okay, lean into your intuition, into your kindness, into your mothering, into your nurturing, into your caring, into your loving. Let's get you a piece of advice for Capricorn. Messages, most important vital messages. Block out distractions. Okay, your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics. Interesting. And avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, I think we've about covered it. I don't think I need to do too much here. Thank you for watching. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Take care.